Reds and Marlins from South Florida. Marlins offense heating up bottom of the 8th. Miguel Cabrera with a base hit. Next batter is Josh Willingham. That'll be good for a double. Cabrera will come in to score. Marlins go up 4-1, second consecutive Marlin to reach base. Next batter is Cody Ross. Hit. So the counter up to 3 now. Next batter is Todd Linden. He walks. Bases are loaded. Fourth consecutive Marlin reaches base. Jason Wood with a base hit. Alfredo Amezaga and Ross come in to score. Marlins up 6-1. That's 5 straight reaching base. Next batter, Matt Trainer. Base hit. Linden scores. Marlins up 7-1. 6 straight on base. Mike Jacobs, a pinch hitter, gets his piece. Wood scores. Marlins up 8-1. 7 straight on base. Next batter, Hanley Ramirez says, let's bring everybody home. 16th of the season for Ramirez. Marlins a season high 8 runs in the inning, and they going to win a laugher 11-1.
Coming right up.
From Becks to Bonds, it's Giants and Brewers. That's Hank Aaron's old stomping grounds. Milwaukee. Bonds facing Dave Bush, and Bush gets him on the nasty curveball. Bonds 0 for 1 at that point. 4th inning, Pedro Feliz up now, 3-0 count. Johnny Estrada wants it down. Bush leaves it up, and Feliz takes it out. 2-run home run. Feliz is 14th of the year. Giants with a 3-0 lead. We go to the 6th now. Bonds back up again, 3rd time. Home plate umpire Jerry Meals. He's got the new specially numbered baseballs for all Bonds at bats. And then facing Bush again, he fouls that one back, and then another one back. Maybe he's having problems with the new baseballs. 10th pitch of the at-bat. Bonds made Bush work, and then he walked him. So he's on base for the first time. Next batter is Ryan Klesko, and that's a 1-6-3 DP. Bonds had some time off due to those sore legs, and, well, not hard to double him up. So we go to the 7th. Tim Lincecum on the mound, putting on a clinic, pitching to Prince Fielder. First pitch goes outside for strike 1, then 96 miles per hour outside for strike 2, then 96 miles per hour upstairs. Fields fouls that one away, and then 95 miles per hour again. Fields can't catch up to it. Fielder can't catch up to it. Then the changeup low and away, strike 3. 8 shutout innings for Lincecum. He allowed only 4 hits. Here's Bonds at the plate for a 4th time in the 8th. Brian Shouse wants no part of it. Pinch runner came on. Bonds 0 for 2 with 2 walks. The Giants win it 8-0. Here's Bob Holtzman with more on Bonds. Baseball, Mets and Dodgers from Chavez Ravine. LA had Brad Penny on the mound. Just 3 home runs and 19 starts this season. Top 3rd, Mets up 2-0. 1 on, 2 out for David Wright. Went down and got that one and took it out. Mets go up 4-0. Wright's 18th home run this season. Fans choking on the garlic fries at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4, Matt Kemp responds. 3-run shot. And just like that, the Dodgers have taken the lead 5-4. Bottom 6, they're up 6-4. Rafael Furcal, he bunts it. And check out the hustle. Beats Carlos Delgado going head first into first.
Beautiful.
So the Mets bring in Joe Smith, try to get him out of the jam. Bases loaded. Russell Martin up. Over to 3rd. Right to 2nd for 1 out, but Ruben Gotay, not the throw he intended. Dodgers going to win at 8-6. Penny, the first Dodger starter, opened the season 12-1 since they moved to L.A. in '58. Padres honored soon-to-be Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn for their game with the Phillies. Threw out the first pitch. He's also got a statue in his honor at Petco Park. Boy, we got a couple old men on the mound. Second oldest pitching matchup in Major League history. Jamie Moyer and David Wells, combined 88 years old. And Ryan Howard picking on old man Wells. His 26th of the year, 3-0 Phillies. Bottom 2nd, same score. Kevin Kuzminoff facing Moyer. That's well hit, but also well played. Aaron Rowan says, give me that. Top 4, 3-1 Phillies. Howard had 2 against the Dodgers on Tuesday. 2 more Saturday. 2nd of the game here. 27th of the year. 3 for 3. 2 walks, 5 RBI, and the pair of dingers for Howard. Phillies win it 12-4. So the Padres' loss drops them to below 500 since the break, and 1 game behind the Dodgers in the NL West. 2 teams are still even in the loss column.
All right, Tigers division lead over the Indians. Just a game when played again Saturday. Negro League players autographing some memorabilia. Both teams honoring the Negro Leagues by wearing their vintage uniforms. Jorge De La Rosa on the mound for the Royals. Bottom 3, Tadichu, Chuan. Craig Monroe slicing. No, it's a home run. 10th of the year, Tigers up 5-2. Justin Verlander in some trouble, and here comes trouble in Emil Brown. He singles to center. 2 score. Verlander 5 2/3, 5 runs, 4 earned, 7 strikeouts. Top of 9, Todd Jones trying to save the game. 8-7 Detroit. Mark Grudzelanek up the middle. Tony Pena Jr. scores. We are tied at 8. We go to extra innings. Brandon Inge with 1 on and 1 out. That's a liner, and it is gone. 12th of the year for Inge. He is clutch and clutches everything in life, and the Tigers win 10-8. What about the Indians? In Texas, Sammy Sosa honor before the game for hitting his 600th home run. Sammy only 6 for 43 in July. No homers, hitting 140. And now this hit by Cliff Lee. Listen.
Well, let's see where this ball hits Sammy. Ouch. Boy, oh boy.
3rd time in his career hitting the head. Remember back in 03, Solomon Torres hit him and his helmet shattered in Pittsburgh? Travis Hafner thinks he has a hit. Look at Jerry Harrison Jr. He says you'll get nothing and like it. Well, it looked like he trapped it live, and the replay also shows he clearly trapped it. Tough break for Hafner. 0 for 4, hitting 266. Marlon Byrd, what a find. Hit 223 for the Nationals last year, hitting 346 for the Rangers. Young, Teixeira, Melhuse all score. Bases clearing triple for Byrd, and the Rangers beat the Indians 8-5. So the Tigers win, Indians lose. The Tigers have been scorching since the All-Star break, losing twice in 8. They open up a 2-game lead over the Indians. Detroit hasn't won a division title since 1987. Remember last year the Royals swept the Tigers in the last series of the regular season to give the Twins the division title. Batted 3rd for the Red Sox against Chicago on Saturday, and boy, Kason Gabbard has been unbelievable while Kurt Schilling's been on the DL. Schilling, by the way, pitched at AAA Pawtucket 3 innings, should make 2 more minor league rehab starts. Meanwhile, Gabbard continues to pitch well. Top of 5, Gabbard again. He went 7 innings, 2 hits, only 1 earned. His ERA is 2.97 on the year, now 4-0. What lead singer Elliott Sloan is to Blessed Union of Souls, Coco Crisp, batting right-handed, has been to the Red Sox, hitting 305.
I was just saying that earlier today.
Hitting 305 righty, 259 lefty. Mike Lowell out, but the Red Sox up 4-1. Crisp, this time left-handed. He hit 330 in June, hitting 306 in July. So Crisp coming on. Red Sox win big 11-2. What about the Yankees?
Hey, the Yankees had a chance to pick up a half game on Boston if they could sweep the Devil Rays. Had a doubleheader. Here's game 1. A-Rod's ready to go. Bottom 6. Score tied at 2. 1 on for A-Rod. And Jake Cook drills him with a 91-mile-per-hour fastball. And the trainer had to come out and take a look at A-Rod. A-Rod did do a little dance, had to dance that one off.
Looks like Fred Sanford. Right?
You big dummy. But by the time he got to first base, you know, he was okay. Jeter and the trainer like, oh yeah, he got him.
Simmer.
Later in the inning, now 3-2 Yankees. 2 on for Andy Phillips. Base hit. A-Rod and Robinson Cano scored 5-2 Yankees. After A-Rod scored, check out Jeter and Cano in the dugout. They're like, you be doing the A-Rod dance.
And the A-Rod face.
Still in the 6th, Shelley Duncan up. Got his first Major League hit on Friday. That's his first career Major League home run, and he made it 7-2 Yankees. And check it out. Andy Phillips tried to warn the Yankees about his celebrations, and he's going to break somebody's arm. Yankees going to win it 7-3. And they're like, get out there. That's for you, the encore. Here's game 2 from the Bronx. Johnny Damon didn't play in game 1, started in left field in game 2. Rare left field start for Damon. Akinori Iwamura. Well, he believes in Damon's skills and then robbed him of something. And Damon's like, what you got? And then Iwamura again. And Damon robs him again.
Great.
It's another top play nominee. Johnny Damon could take over top plays later. Here he is again, this time at the plate. Johnny Gomes, well, he's no Johnny Damon in left. Melky Cabrera and Will Nieves scored. Damon with 4 RBI. The Yankees up 9-5. Still bottom 6. A-Rod. They hit him in game 1. He comes back and hits them in game 2. Now, 497 for his career, 33rd this season. A-Rod 3 for 4 with 4 RBI. Then bottom 7, 14-5 Yankees. Hideki Matsui just being greedy. 3-run shot off Brian Stokes, number 16 for Matsui. And A-Rod and Jeter digging it as the Yankees win it 17-5.
AL West, Angels in Minnesota, where the Twins are 7 back of the wild card leading Cleveland Indians when the night began. Look at the Angels. No homers in 13 games, longest stretch in the majors since 1999. And how about Vladimir Guerrero? No home runs in 61 July at bats. 0 for 4 Saturday night. Bottom 7, 1-0 Twins. Oh, Torrey Hunter, he got all that one. Big hitter, Lama. Long. 20th homer of the year for the free agent to be. Bottom 8, Joe Mauer, 2 on, 1 out. Game tied at 2.
A high drive, center field. It's got some carry. Going back. Off the wall. Couple runs are going to score. Mauer to third. He's going to be waved around. Joe Mauer with an inside the park home run.
Tough break for Jared Weaver. No decision as the Twins beat the Angels 5-2.
Mariners are coming on. They were within a game. They won their last 4 on the road. Seattle in Toronto Saturday. Josh Towers doing his thing. Jose Guillen just looking. Towers retired 10 straight batters into the top of the 4th. Bottom 2nd, Jays with runners on 1st and 2nd. Aaron Hill facing Jeff Weaver. Vernon Wells will score. Blue Jays take the 1-0 lead. Weaver gave him just 4 hits in 7 innings, but it was a rough day for him because of Towers. Facing Guillen again, Troy Gloss making the case for the defense. 3 hits, 4 Ks, and 6 in the 3rd for Towers with some help from his friends. Towers in a jam in the top of the 6th. Raul Ibanez at the plate, but Wells makes the grab. Blue Jays still up 1-0. Top 9, Jeremy Accardo on to close it out, facing Adrian Beltre. That's not going to hurt. Accardo with his 15th save of the season as the Blue Jays get their 5th shutout of the season. So now 1 game still separates the Angels and Mariners in the AL West, with the teams even in the loss column. Neither team able to make much headway since the All-Star break.
There, now we move to the National League, Cardinals and Braves. And earlier we showed you Shelley Duncan homering for the Yankees, first career home run. Here's brother Chris. What a great year he's having for the Cardinals. 19th home run. St. Louis down, though, 7-3. How about the top of the Braves order? Bottom 4, Braves up 8-3. Bases loaded, no outs. Willie Harris already 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple at this point. Hard grounder, all 3 runs will score. Braves up 11-3. Harris now with 2 singles and 2 triples, 6 RBIs in the 4th. Next batter, Edgar Renteria, the number 2 hitter. Renteria already with 2 singles. Singles to left, scoring Harris, 12-3 Atlanta. Renteria 3 for 3, 2 RBIs through 4. Next batter, Chipper Jones, quietly having one of the best seasons of his amazing career. Already with 2 singles and 2 RBIs, 2-run homer, his 16th. Braves up 14-3. Jones 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs on the night. Bottom 8, Harris. Only one guy has gotten 7 hits in a 9-inning game since the 20th century began, and that's Rennie Stennett. Willie Harris came close. He had 6. Wow.
Brewers lost Giants. Cubs looking to close to within a game and a half with their 4th straight win. They took on the Diamondbacks. Carlos Zambrano bobblehead day at Wrigley. He was resting, and that was first 12-game winner.
Here's your bobblehead.
Aramis Ramirez getting some chin music from Micah Owings. And eventually they would settle down. And then Owings gets Ramirez swinging. 8th inning, Stephen Drew facing Bob Howery. Advantage Drew. 9 for 17 with 3 home runs in his career at Wrigley. That's his 6th this season. And the D-backs take the lead 3-2. Bottom 8, runner on first, Ramirez with a chopper. Drew to Orlando Hudson to start the double play. Diamondbacks win it 3-2. Drew doing it with the leather and the wood.
Top 10 stand, number 10, Royals Tigers. Polanco to right center, David DeJesus with a diving catch. Athletic play. Tigers win in extra innings. Brennan Inge walk-off home run for Detroit.
Just about training camp time. Let's get you set up with some CFL here. Toronto Argonauts and Calgary Stampeders. Matt Grudegood.
Textbook.
Tackling Bashir Livingston. I think he felt him.
Number 8, Tiger Woods on the 4th at the British Open in Carnoustie in Scotland. Tiger shoots a 69, but looks like no Open Championship this year. It appears to be Sergio's to win.
Number 7, Diamondbacks and Cubs. Coy Hill with a pop-up. Orlando Hudson, the O-Dog, is a menace to opposing hitters. Over the shoulder. The D-backs win at 3-2.
Well, we showed you the Marlins winning earlier 11-1, but some defense from Edwin Encarnacion. Throwing from his knees. Go to your local Babe Ruth field, high school field.
falls down like that, you know it's coming.
That's right. Vietnam versus Iraq. Asian Cup playoff soccer. Yunus Mahmoud with the header for the goal. Iraq wins 2-0, reaches the semifinals of the Asian Cup for the first time since 1976.
Back to the CFL, Argonauts and Stampeders. Brett Ralph fakes the field goal, flips it to Trey Young, and Young's all by himself. In for the touchdown until that guy, but he couldn't stop it.
Nice.
And Stampeders needed that fake field goal because they only won 33-10.
I love it.
And he's celebrating.